You're now on your user dashboard page. We've kept it very simple and it just includes the buttons that are needed. In this case, if you click here, you'll go back to the home page, but to access the AI, you need to click here. Click this button and you're taken to our main AI assistance page. Okay, so let's look at some specific use cases. So questions you might ask a builder, for instance. So let's imagine you're viewing a property and the chimney stack has been removed. You want to know whether regulations are required and some things to think about in a property where a chimney stack has been removed. So you simply type your question in here. I've pre-written the question. Does the removal of a chimney stack in the UK require planning or building regulations to be obtained? And what should I look for when viewing a property to buy when this has occurred? So that's a simple question that you might ask a builder or a professional when you're buying a property that the chimney stack has been removed. So ask your question, wait for the answer, and hey presto, like magic, here's your answer to the bottom. So as you can see, there's detailed information here about whether you need planning, whether you need building regulations, and some things to look for when buying a property where a chimney stack has been removed. So this time we'll try another question. Let's assume you've seen a defect and you want to know a little bit more about that particular defect. So we're going to stick with the theme of buying a property where the chimney stack has been removed outside, but this time we'll move inside. And as often is the case, people will remove the chimney stack outside and then either leave all of the chimney breast or parts of the chimney breast in the building below. So we'll ask the question. There's a chimney breast visible in the roof space. The chimney stack above has been removed, but there's no chimney breast on the ground floor. What does this mean, and should I consider and look for in such a property? So basically, you're asking your builder stroke professional via the AI, in terms of the guidance it can provide, what you want to know about. So think of it like this. Ask the question you want to know the answer to, and the AI can give you guidance. And then you ask your question. Hey presto, as if by magic, here's your response. Again, as you can see, there's a detailed response giving you lots of things to consider when buying a property where the chimney breast has been removed. So now let's move to analysing images. So like before, with the text-based questions, you'll ask the AI to give you guidance and information, but this time you'll do it via an image. So you may take a photo with your tablet and upload that to the system, or you'll take a photo with your tablet or phone and then upload it to the system when you get back home and you'd use your desktop. Either way, it's fairly similar and straightforward. So to begin, choose an image. So in this case, I've got a predetermined image here, and I'll use this image. Okay, so in this image we can see there's a damp patch there. It's caused by condensation, but that's what we want to know. So therefore, ask the question and let the AI tell you the answer. So again, simply ask the question. I see this dark patch in a bedroom on a house I'm buying in the UK. It's always good to specify the country that you're considering, and then the AI can focus on what it knows about property defects or regulations in that particular country. What could be the cause? How do I fix it? And what could be the cost? Then click ask a question. Hey presto, as if by magic, here's your AI's response. Now as you can see, because we've said it's the UK, the estimates are in pounds, which to be honest is very clever. I didn't know it did that. So that's very clever. So it's definitely a good idea to put the country of origin in. But these estimates should only be seen as estimates. Estimates will change with various reasons, such as how busy builders are, time of year, location, etc. So all this information in the AI is for guidance, as we know, but costs in particular, they are going to be estimates and should be treated purely for guidance. You need to get quotes from at least 3 builders. But I hope you'll agree, this provides a very useful and very informative way to at least give you some idea about the things you see when you're buying a property. Now for our final exercise, we'll move to our live chat function. To do so, just click on live chat wherever you see the button. You'll be taken to this page, and it's important you read this disclaimer here and also instructions about how to use the avatar. You have 10 minutes of time with the avatar, which is certainly enough to get lots of information and answers to questions. However, if you don't close down the avatar, that time will continue running and you may therefore lose your time if you don't close the avatar. Times may change over a period and we may reduce the time or increase it depending on circumstances. However, for now it's 10 minutes as of recording, which is the 26th of January 2025. So how do we use this live stream avatar and what's the point? Well, the live stream avatar allows you to have a two-way conversation with a virtual avatar that's been programmed to know about property. So how do you do so? Simply click chat now and you'll be taken to this page. Now you can choose which language you want to converse in this case we'll use English, and then click start new chat. But before we do that, it's worth reiterating how to use the avatar. The avatar will listen to what you're saying and also background noise. So ideally use the avatar in a quiet environment. Ask a question and then wait for the answer. If you interrupt the avatar, he will start to answer your next question before he's answered the one you've asked. So simply ask a question as you would to a person, and as you wouldn't interrupt the person when they're answering you, then do the same with the avatar. But anyway, you'll work it out. So let's have a go. Click here to start new chat. So as I say, start your chat. We're going to be in English. I'm buying a property in the UK and the chimney breast has been removed at first floor level, we believe, and a chimney stack has also been removed, with the chimney breast in the roof space still being visible. What do I need to think about in terms of works done, regulations required when such works have been carried out at a house I'm buying?
When buying a property where the chimney breast and stack have been removed, there are several important considerations to keep in mind. 1. Building regulations compliance. Ensure that the work was carried out in compliance with building regulations. This includes structural stability, as removing a chimney breast can affect the integrity of the building. You should check if the previous owner obtained the necessary permissions or if any inspections were conducted. 2. Structural survey. It is advisable to have a structural survey conducted by a qualified surveyor. They can assess the work done and identify any potential issues related to structural integrity, such.
Now, to close your session, simply click the End Session button, as I did here, or you can also click the cross here. Unless you end your session, the time is going to continue, and therefore you may use all your credits before you've asked the questions you want to ask. So it's important that you ensure you end your session properly once you've finished discussing your time with the avatar. So to do so, as we say, click End Session, leave, and you'll be then redirected back here, and you can go to your user dashboard, log out, and that's that. So thanks for watching, and we'll now move on to other courses. If you find MoveWiz useful, please share it with your friends who may be moving home.